we live in a multi-screen world. Average user has 3 to 5 connected devices around the world. And that's everything from a phone, a tablet, a TV, desktop. From an advertising standpoint, I think it's still very much siloed. There's a lot of talk of cross-device. There's a lot of device targeting by individual channels. However, I think that now we're kind of starting to see the opportunity towards being able to target across device in a single campaign and optimizing towards the devices that are actually performing better. I think with that leaves a big opportunity for attribution and actually determining what device was actually driving the best performance for the campaign itself and for the brand, and optimizing in that direction. Consumers want to interact with each device differently. They have very different behaviors on each device. So the cross-device opportunity kind of lends itself to the ability to be able to, unify a campaign and deliver a better performance across the campaign itself at the bottom line standpoint. Mobile's, I've been doing it since 2005. It's been a constant evolution of a business. Early days was just delivering the ad to the device. Now we're at a stage where you can actually do some fairly significant targeting. You have device identifiers that can allow you to do attribution, and you have companies out there that are allowing you to do determine when an install was done from an application standpoint. I'd like to see us evolve beyond app installs for mobile. When you think of mobile, I think mobile has an ability to be able to be location specific, be able to track users now and actually verify that the performance of the campaign was working. You also have a much more personal and intimate experience from an advertising standpoint because it's such a small phone. It's the only one you actually almost sleep with. So, you have much closer connection to it. But I think it's time and place. I mean, a statement would be you use a device for time wasting or time saving. So you're on your phone playing a game. That's a point of interaction and engagement versus time saving. You're using the mapping program on it, or weather, or something else to get quick and instant information. So I think tailoring campaigns to deliver with what the use case for the device is will drive better value back to the brands that are engaging with them. To be more successful, brands have to apply the right campaigns to the right moment of engagement, and that varies between devices and what the actual user is doing at the time of interaction with that device. So I think keeping that in mind will drive better value back to them. I also think that we're in a time where from an advertising standpoint, there's a lot of discussions around fraud and clean inventory, and I think now there's the technology and infrastructure is in place where that can somewhat fade to the background, and advertisers can gain a lot more value out of leveraging the capabilities that have been built into the market from a programmatic and RTB standpoint to actually deliver value back to their brands.